excited. Um, Getting everything going. Today, our goal is to have as few technical difficulties as possible. I hope everyone's excited. Hope everyone's happy. Actually, I'm not going to turn that on. It's too loud. It is hot in Las Vegas, and so I might be a little sweaty, but it's all right. But hope everyone's pumped. Hope everyone's excited to see who wins. I'm excited, but we are hoping and crossing our fingers for very minimal, if none, please, no technical difficulties today. It speaks to our amateurness that we always have some sort of internet issue. So we'll start with a quick funny story of what happened last time. Last time everyone thought that we had bad internet. We actually have pretty decent internet. It's not fiber. It's not 1 gig. Excuse me. But our internet is halfway decent. Plenty good enough for us to live stream and pick a winner at the same time. That was not the issue. The issue last time was that I was running Photoshop still in the background on my computer. And if you know, Photoshop is an extremely, extremely large application and takes up all of your computer's memory. And so therefore, the computer was struggling hard last time to live stream. And so it was glitching, not because of our internet, but because of Photoshop. So what we've done today to make things better is I have the computer open over here. We are live streaming from my iPad, and on my computer we have random.org open. We've got everything else open, all the entries, everything over there. So that can do that portion. We can pick the winner, look at everything there, and then we can go back to the iPad and live stream from there. That way, hopefully, crossing our fingers, we are totally prepared today and no issue. So we're excited. Can't wait to see who wins. Yeah, this has just been great. If you're tuning in now and you're wondering who's going to win and you're crossing your fingers for it to be you, you need to come back in about 27 minutes because at 3 o'clock on the money, we are picking the winner. But if you're here and you want to hang out and talk and ask questions, Adrian is right next to me. He will pass along any good relevant questions that we have. But if you want to stay and hang out and ask questions, stay. But at 3 o'clock, on the money, we will be picking the winner, and I'm excited. There's a lot of first-time people in today that have never seen how we do this, and it's going to be great. This is exciting. I'm really nervous, but fingers crossed that it goes to somebody who just absolutely loves it and just wants, to just drive this thing for the rest of their lives. I love this truck. We put our heart and soul into this thing and just spent hours and hours and hours working on it. And we even did that customer appreciation giveaway, the $15,000 giveaway. We did that in the middle just because we weren't done yet. We were just still working on it. Every single day we were working on this truck. And so we were just like, well, we got to keep our business alive. Let's toss another giveaway out. We did that customer appreciation giveaway where we only let in our returning customers come and participate, and that was great. It was that was just to keep us going and keep our business alive while we continue to work on the Bullnose. We love the Bullnose. And we hope whoever wins loves it too. But with that being said, we are doing something different that we have not done on one of our giveaways yet, which is a cash buyout option. And this is what Adrian and I were talking about. We're nervous about, and we're excited to see what happens. If the winner chooses, they can have their choice. You don't have to take home the truck on this giveaway. Normally, we only do the truck as the only prize. There's no other way around it. You take the truck home, and that is what it is. But this time we thought, you know what, we love this truck, and I would love to own this truck and keep it for me. So we said, you know what, let's do an option for somebody to take a buyout. So if you win and you're thinking, man, that truck is cool, but I could really use some cash in my life, you can take $25,000 in cash. I'll stroke you a check. The giveaway will be over, and in one day, I'll wire you the funds or stroke you a check, whatever, and you'll have your money. And because I know in today's market, like 25 grand in cash in today's market can buy you a lot of good stuff. Even though inflation's crazy and all that kind of stuff, people are selling stuff, housing prices are dropping, and maybe you're wanting to get into a home, and for 25 grand, you can do a lot of good stuff in your life. So if that's what you will choose to do, I'll gladly keep the truck and keep driving it and enjoying it, and you can take the cash. I'm pretty sure that most people out there are gonna take the truck because this has definitely been, there's been some hate, and we're gonna make a YouTube video about some of the funny hate during this giveaway and all of our giveaways. But there was a ton of love and a fair amount of hate on this truck, just because I think people are mad. I think people are just mad that we're giving away something cool, and they wish they had it in their own life. I think that's what it comes down to. I think it's just not to say, oh, you're just jealous. But I think really it is people will see the truck that they like. Maybe there's not every little thing that they like on it, but they're mad that someone's giving it away. And so rather than participate and try and win, they just try and bring everybody else down around them type of deal. So there was a clear amount of that going on this giveaway, but there was also just a ton of love. And that was the funniest thing about this giveaway. We're going to highlight that. We're going to make a video about it. But is that someone would get onto an ad and they would start talking smack. And I swear like 20 of you guys would get on the ad and would just rip this guy like you're an idiot, get out of here, and would just come to the truck's defense. I didn't have to do anything. And if you know me, you know I love to argue with people. And so like I catch myself all the time just having to delete my comments and just walk away because it's our business and I need to be better. But sometimes I can't help it but like respond back to some of these people. And it is what it is. But sometimes I didn't have to do it because you guys would get on for us and start ripping them. So that was funny, and we'd get a good laugh out of that. But yeah, there was a decent amount of people just talking out their butts about the truck and saying. One of the funniest ones was about the front axle. So you guys know on this truck we ran single front wheels because we had a single front wheel front axle. We didn't have dually adapters. A four-wheel drive dually has a regular front axle, but instead of the mounting surface for the wheels being right up against the brakes, like what a disc brake looks like, it has like a little hat, and right there's your mounting surface. It's got an adapter. It looks like a really beefy, heavy-duty spacer. And it's like a 5-inch spacer that replaces your mounting surface of your axle and pokes all the way out. And so you can run dually wheels. Now, we didn't have any of those, and so we ran a single rear wheel front axle is what's called, SRW front axle. It's the exact same thing as a dually front axle. It's the same exact thing. It's just missing the spacer. So that was one of my favorite comments all the time was, wow, you guys really cheaped out with that single front wheel front axle. And it was like, no, it's literally the exact same thing as the dually front axle. We just didn't put the spacers on. We couldn't find any good sets, and it is what it was. But that was one of those funny things. We had that kind of stuff, but I really like the look, and who cares? I'll leave it like this. If I keep the truck for me, like the winner takes home the $25,000 in cash, I'm not changing it. I'm not finding dually adapters. I'm leaving it just the way it is. I think it's awesome. It steers great, rides great, never changing it. So there was some hate about it, about that, or hate about the 6.9 IDI. And let's be real, guys. So I had one guy get on and talk about, we're giving away this old, slow diesel, and people don't know what they're getting into, which I think is BS. I think everybody knows that we're giving away old trucks, and everybody knows that old trucks, unless they have a modern motor swapped in, are not fast like modern trucks. And so this diesel doesn't make, modern diesels, 6.7 diesels and 6.6 Duramaxes, these things make 1,000 pound-feet of torque easy, straight out the factory because they're trying to pull more every single day. And if you're trying to pull a ton of crap, you're going to go buy a modern diesel and be able to pull 30,000 pounds. An old diesel's not going to be able to do it. But back in the day, these were great. These pulled everything that you could throw at them back in the day. And so back in the 80s, this was what you bought if you had to pull a bunch of heavy stuff. So I had one guy say about that hey, people don't know what they're getting into, but I think everybody does. I think that's bullcrap. I think everyone knows. This is an old diesel. It runs great. It's fun to drive, but it ain't no rocket ship. It's no modern diesel that's making 1,000 horsepower. And these old 6.9 IDIs, they don't even with all the work you can do, you're never going to get them to make what modern diesels can do. However, if you're looking for a great restoration and something fun to drive and something that sounds great and that is just a classic but is still really cool and you could still haul a trailer with it, then this is the truck for you. So I'm really pumped about it. And I've loved driving it. And we've got a few, even after the giveaway's over, there's a few other things that we want to, as I've been driving it and putting test miles on it, like, because this giveaway was so great and you guys loved it so much, I really want to make this thing like just as good as we can before it leaves. So there's a few other things that I want to clean up and touch up and get ready. So while I still have it, I'm going to keep driving it. We'll keep posting about it until the winner comes and picks it up. But even still, it's just a great truck, and I can't wait to see who wins. We get people all the time saying like it's time for a Utah winner. We've never had a Utah winner. People always ask like, can the same state win twice? Absolutely. We've had two Arizona winners and 2 California winners. We've only had 1 Nevada winner. It was our last winner. But we haven't had anybody from Utah yet. Haven't anybody from we haven't had Colorado winners yet either. So we're trying to fill up we're trying to fill up those 50 states. So I'm kind of hoping for a new state today. I think a new state is in order. Hopefully it goes somewhere on the West Coast, and close enough to home to where you can still see it. But, even if it goes East Coast, we haven't had a Florida winner. We have a lot of Florida participants who love this truck. So it could go down to Florida. It could go to Ohio, Rhode Island. It could go anywhere. This truck came from Texas. And I actually think the guy, so I didn't buy it from the original owner. This truck was basically a one-owner truck. It was on a ranch its whole life working on a cattle ranch and was in really good shape. They took really good care of it, but they had sold it to somebody else, and that guy just turned around and flipped it on eBay, tried to make a couple bucks, and then I was the guy who ended up buying it on eBay. But I think that guy who originally owned it, his grandson, follows us on Instagram. Was like, hey, I can't believe you bought that truck. That's my grandpa's truck. I'm totally going to try and participate and try and win. So that's super cool too, and we really like it. But I'm excited to see where this thing goes. I hope it goes to a different state, somewhere new that we haven't seen yet. I think that would be really exciting. But yeah, it is. It's going to be cool, and I'm really excited to see what you guys pick. If you're going to pick, the money, or if you're going to take the truck home. Honestly, I could see it going either way. We won't be upset. And I say that because two of our previous winners have sold their trucks afterwards, and they're totally their trucks. And I don't want to seem or come across offended or anything about those guys. Those guys are our friends. We like those guys. They still message us. They still buy stuff, even though they can't win twice. They still come on. They still buy stuff. We still really like them. However, whoever wins the truck, it's their truck to do with it what they please, and it's absolutely their truck, not ours. And two of these guys have decided to sell their trucks and move on and do bigger and better things with it, and that's fine. But we want, if that's the goal, is to just win this truck and sell it, we'd rather you guys just take the 25 grand in cash, walk away right quick, and let me keep it, or let me find somebody else who really wants to buy it, something like that. But regardless, if that's what happens, that's what happens, and it is what it is. But that's why we decided to do the cash option, was to let you guys have the ability to, if you're thinking about just buying it, keep it for a little bit, flip it, just take the cash now, and I'll hold on to it for a little while longer, because I really like the truck and I put so much of my own time and effort into it. I'd like to keep it longer if that's what you end up planning to do. If it is, no hard feelings. You're still part of the Hodson family. All of our winners are part of the family. I'm here for every single one of our winners. They'll all vouch for me. That anytime they need anything, they text me. Questions, where do I buy this part, X, Y, and Z, this broke, I need help with this, and I'm there all the time, happy to help them, because I still really love every truck we've given away. This all started as a hobby for us, and in my mind it still is my hobby, but I just happen to go to work and sell t-shirts to support my hobby, basically, because we love these things and we love doing it. So it's all good and it's all fun for me, and it's fun to do this. If you're just logging on, we've got about 300 people watch right now. If you're just logging on, you probably want to know who the winner is. We have yet to pick a winner. We picked the winner at 3 p.m. on the money. It's about 2:45 right now, so we got about 15 more minutes. If you're logging on and you want to see, come back on in 15 minutes. But if you want to stay and ask questions and hang out, stay and ask questions and hang out. So that's where we're at. It's about 2:45, 15 more minutes. We'll pick a winner. So someone just asked, and I saw it come through, about taxes. I'm on my iPad, so it only shows like the last two questions down here in the corner. So sorry if I missed your guys' questions, but someone just asked about taxes and how did taxes work on this. And somebody said one time on the ads, like, oh, the taxes are going to be crazy on this thing, and that's not true. So the way that taxes work when you win a sweepstakes, and this is not just us here at Hodson Motors, this is any sweepstakes from anybody. If you remember when we were little kids and watching Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, they would have like vacation sweepstakes, and it's all the same. Any sweepstakes. The way that this works is you are winning a prize from us at Hodson Motors, that you have not paid for. You have purchased your shirt, your hat, you've purchased your items. You did not pay to enter in to win this prize. The prize was a bonus. But we're giving you this prize, and the prize is worth a monetary value. So let's say that this Bullnose truck is worth $30,000. The winner, when they win, they will fill out a W-9 form with us, and we submit the W-9 as a 1099 to the IRS, saying that, Adrian Mirwal won the truck and it was worth $30,000, and so Adrian needs to declare that 30 grand as income on his income statement for the next year. And so for most people, really winning this truck is just probably going to get rid of their tax return. Most people won't pay anything out of pocket at tax season. They just might not get their tax return at the end of the year. So that's just the way that it works. But we see winners like who win the lottery, and they win $1 billion at the lottery, and they got to pay $600,000 in taxes. Well, it's because those $1 billion just up them into the highest tax bracket in the entirety of the United States, and they got to pay a ridiculous amount of money. A $30,000 prize like this for most people won't push you into the next tax bracket. If you're playing with us and you're buying something and you're already making well over 100 grand a year and you're getting bumped into the next tax bracket, you're probably already paying in taxes, and this isn't going to make that much of a difference for you anyway. So that's the way that taxes work. It's really not that bad. Most people, their tax refund will cover it. But you got to think, if you're in the 15% tax bracket and the truck's worth 30 grand, taxes on the truck would be $4,500. So that's the way that works. Another question just came down the line. Do we restore client trucks as well? Well, let me answer that first. Another one, sell it for $1. Well, if you win the truck and you sell it for $1, that's not how it works. I still have to declare to the IRS that the truck was worth $30,000. I can't say that the truck was worth $5,000 because then they could come knocking on my door and say, hey, let's see your books. You spent $30,000 restoring this vehicle and you said it's only worth $5,000. That's BS, and then they're going to go after me. So we got to do it by the book. And we try and do everything by the book here. We do the random.org by the book. We let you guys verify your entries. We do everything we can by the book because we're trying to make this last forever with us. This is our long-term goal. This is not we want to do a couple giveaways here and then call it quits and make bozo bucks and bounce out of here and just leave it. No, this is our long-term. This is our long-term goal, is to make this business last for us in the long run. And so we do everything by the books.
We don't need the 87,000 new IRS.
Yeah, we don't need. I saw the 87,000 IRS agent. We don't need those 87,000 knocking on our door. So we're always trying to do it right. If any of you guys ever had an issue with your orders, we are like as fast as we can to fix orders and get people's things replaced, and just trying to always do it by the books and be as good as we can. So now the next question, back to that question about if we do customer builds. We do not. The only customer work that I ever take on here at the shop is just friends and family stuff and people that we know personally, and maybe we sold a truck to a friend, and we have the Yellow Commando out front right now. There's a YouTube video about the whole walk around. We got that Yellow Commando. That truck we built for us personally with a bunch of other shops. Got together, built that truck, and then a friend of my dad's was like, "Hey, I got to have that. Want to buy it?" Bought it from us, and now it's back getting tuned up and stuff like that. So that's all we really do for customer builds. I get hit up at least daily asking to do a customer build, which, those are probably tire kickers, but maybe 1 out of every 50 is a real customer that I'm passing up on. And I always try and pass along the referral to another business and let another business who specializes in customer builds take on their stuff. But the giveaways keep us extremely busy. And then, like I said, this all started as a hobby between my dad and I like 6 or 7 years ago now. And my dad still has a lot of these trucks that we built kind of for and with our whole family. And they're part of the Hodson Motors collection up at the truck ranch, and just maintaining those and doing the giveaway trucks and like the maybe one customer truck that rolls around is kind of, between the 4 or 5 of us that work here, it keeps us all busy all week long. So we really just don't have the time to take on customer builds, and there's plenty of shops around the country who could do it. I get people hitting me up from all over the country, and they'll be in Florida, and I'll be like, hey, listen, there's a billion good shops down in Florida. So if you are one of those shops, if you're watching, or if you know a good shop in a different state, DM me on Instagram. I have a list on my computer. I have a spreadsheet of shops in different cities and states. When somebody says, hey, I'm from Colorado, I have a shop right there ready for them in Aurora. That I can say, hey, I don't do customer builds, but here's this guy. Go see this guy instead. So we're getting pretty close. It is 2:50. We're seeing more people log on. If you're logging on trying to see... if you're trying to see who won yet, we have not picked a winner. The winner is getting chosen here in about 10 minutes. We'll pick a winner, and so if you're getting on early thinking you missed it, you didn't miss it yet, get back on in 10 minutes, and we will pick the winner right at 3 o'clock on the money. Let's talk about the process of how we pick the winner and all that kind of good stuff. I got to take a hydration station here. I'm getting dry throat.
A couple of questions about verifying entries.
Okay, people want to know how the entries work and verifying those entries. We use a website. There's 2 ways of doing this, and we do the first of the 2 ways, or the second. The first way you can do a giveaway like this is you can collect all the entries, and you can send them off to a sweepstakes company like, I think there are ones called US Sweepstakes or American Sweepstakes. It's a sweepstakes company. You just collect all the data, send it to them. Then they go and use a random generator and generate a name. They put it in an envelope for you. They mail it back to you, and then you open an envelope on screen and say, here, I have the name, which we could do. It's a paid service. But I like what we do better. So we use a company called random.org, and it is another paid service just like that. And random.org has a random algorithm that guarantees 100% randomness. Some people might say like, oh, I want to get in right at the beginning of the giveaway because your odds of winning if you're right at the beginning are going to be better. Not true. When you have 100% guaranteed randomness, every single entry, if there's 30,000 entries, they all have 1/30,000th of a chance of winning. So if we do paper out of a hat, little slips of paper in a hat, if one piece of paper is slightly bigger, it skews the odds. Whereas random.org is like 100% random. So we use a website called random.org. We take all of the entries. The entries are inputted by your email address that you use at checkout. I can't stress this enough. You will be able to, after the giveaway's over, you will be able to go in and verify your entries were entered in correctly. If there's any discrepancies, like you missed an entry or the algorithm didn't count you properly, just email us. We'll make it right with you. I lost my train of thought. So we collect all these entries and we go to random.org, but you'll be able to verify afterwards. And the way that you verify is by your email address, but it's exactly how you put in your email address at checkout, not how I put it in, how you put it in. So if you did all capitals, your entries will be under your email address in all capitals. If you did all lowercase, it will be all lowercase. I have no control over that. That's the way that the algorithm counts it and takes it in. If you did one capital letter and all lowercase, that's the way that it has to work. You have to put in exactly how you did it. So we use random.org. We put on all the entries. We pick one winner. It selects and spits out that name. It spits us out their email address. Then we go into our website database with all your email addresses and everyone who purchased, and we look up your name, find your name, and boom, we'll read it out here. We plan today to call the winner live. I hate doing it because it never works. And the winner never answers, ever. They never answer their phone, except for last time was one of the first time the winner ever answered. I think the winner's maybe answered 3 out of 13 times. So the way that we'll do this, and if you're watching right now and you're hoping you win, make sure you're subscribed to us right now on YouTube. Get out of here, subscribe to us, come back, because we want to be able to either bring you up on screen, because if you're watching this on YouTube, we could split screen it, or just at least have you comment down here and say, hey, that's me, I'm the winner, I'm excited, yada yada. But if you're not signed into YouTube and you're not subscribed to us, you won't be able to comment here in the comments. So I just saw a question about PayPal. It doesn't matter if you pay for PayPal, it's all the same. It's whatever your email address is. So if your email address on PayPal, that's going to be what your entries are under. Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, all that kind of stuff, it's all the same. It's whatever your email address was at checkout, whether it would be your PayPal address or whatever email address you use. So it's going to spit out an email address. We're going to look you up, and then we're going to call the winner live. Hopefully the winner answers. If the winner doesn't answer, I won't leave them a voicemail because I don't want to spoil it. We'll call them twice because a lot of times people don't answer an unknown phone number if they get called. But my phone number is a 702 area code phone number. So if you see a 702 come through your phone, it's me. You better pick up. A 702 area code phone number will come up on your screen. You better call, you better answer. And then we will, if you have an iPhone as well, prepare to FaceTime us so I can take you outside and show you the truck. It's right outside the garage door right here. So we'll show you the truck. It's been raining in Vegas, so it's a little dirty, but it is what it is. So that's the hope, is that you can, hopefully whoever wins is watching this live stream. But right now there's only 337 people watching, and maybe 5 times that people participated. So, chances are the person who wins isn't watching the live stream right now, but we hope that there is. So if they're an Android user, they don't have FaceTime, we'll just have to do it over the phone, and you'll have to just know my voice. So hopefully they win. Hopefully whoever wins answers their phone call, because it's always anticlimactic every single freaking time. So it is what it is. But the way that this works is we pick a winner. If they don't answer, I'll call them again.
People that want to see who won, let them know that we make the YouTube video after too.
That's true. It's
sometimes
true.
You can see who wins still.
Yeah. So if you miss it, or they can't do it, we always make a YouTube video afterwards, like of us announcing the winner flying out, us calling them. So if you miss this and you want to see it, we're going to post a YouTube video later of us doing it. So even if you miss it, or you don't see who wins, or they don't have FaceTime and we can't show their face over the phone, and when you want to see them in person, when they fly out to get the truck, we'll show them on a video. But the way that this works is we call the winner. I'll call them twice while we're on the video. If they don't answer within 2 times on the video, we'll just end the live stream, say thank you, and we'll close out, and we'll keep trying to call them. They have 30 days to respond. This is the legal limit. When you win a prize like this, you have to give the person 30 days. So they have until September 19th to accept their prize. If on September 20th they have not accepted their prize, we pick another winner. Plain and simple. We just go back into random.org and select a new winner. So yeah, so it'll be cool. But the way that this works is we'll pick a winner. If they accept, great. We'll do all the paperwork, and we'll do all the paperwork, and then we'll fly the winner out to Las Vegas where they can pick up their truck, and they'll drive it home from here. If they want to ship it home, let's say they live really far away and they really don't want to drive cross country in an old truck, which I understand. The truck has an overdrive and is geared to do 85, 90 miles an hour, but it's still probably gonna be slow going up hills and stuff like that. So if you don't want to have to drive across country like that, I totally understand it. And if they want to ship it home, we'll contribute the cost of that airplane ticket to a hotshot shipper to ship the truck home to you. So that's kind of the way that this works. It's always worked out smooth. Some people drive the vehicles home and nothing goes wrong, and some people ship them home and it's great too. And we haven't had that issue happen yet where we've had an issue in shipping, but it is always kind of a nerve-wracking thing for me that, like, when people do decide to drive the vehicles home, because you're just thinking, man, you just won this truck for free. I hope you don't break down on the side of the road. It's still an old truck. So it hasn't happened yet. They've all turned out great. So, but regardless, it would be fun, very fun to drive this truck cross country. It's very comfortable, rides good, drives great, seating position's wonderful. So it would be very comfortable to drive home. It wouldn't be a big deal, but it would still be a long drive in an old truck. I drive old trucks every single day, and some days at the end of the day, I'm tired and I really want to just get in my wife's little Jeep and freaking drive something modern. So I get it. I totally get it. But we'll fly you out. And even if you decide to take the cash and you want to come to Vegas still and hang out and see it, and we'll print you up a big mock check, one of the big fatty checks. We'll print you up a big fatty check and fly out to Vegas still and give you the check and come hang out, and you get to see the truck that you passed up on, and go see the private collection and do all that kind of fun stuff. We just want to hang out. We like making friends. It's a lot of good. It's good fun, and even if you take the cash home, it's all good. So but we're excited. If you're tuning in, I see that the attendees are going up right now. So we've got about 3 minutes left before we pick a winner. You have not missed it yet. Right at 3 p.m. we will pick the winner. I'm nervous as all get out. I have a fan blowing on me to keep me from sweating, but I am absolutely crapping bricks right now because it's just nerve-wracking. I don't know who wins. Like other companies, when they do the other way of doing these giveaways where they get an envelope from the company, I guarantee they pop that envelope open and they're double checking. They already know who won before they do the live stream. I'm just nervous as all get out. So, it's just nerve-wracking, and I just can't wait to see who wins and can't wait to see what you guys do with it. These are obviously old trucks, and this is the challenge. If you guys notice, there's no one else out there doing classic trucks. There's Cruiser Gear, and they give away classic FJs, but they're doing 90s FJs, 80s FJs as well. But Toyotas are remarkably reliable, so I don't think they have quite the same problems that we have. But really, they're the only person giving away classic trucks. And then there's Resto Mods, who gives away classic cars. But there's not a ton of companies doing classics at all, and so most people are giving away new trucks, and I see why. It would probably be way easier to give away a new truck. Old trucks, they have their issues, and whoever wins this truck kind of has to know that they're not getting a modern truck, they're getting a restored old truck, and there's always dingleberries. They always exist. So we're getting very close. We're at 28 minutes on our live stream. What time is it now, Adrian?
2:58.
2:58. We have got 2 minutes. Until the giveaway starts. Just want to say thank you to everybody for participating. Again, this is probably the biggest fan favorite giveaway that we've had. You guys really love it, and I'm really excited about it. A lot of questions that have been here that I haven't been able to answer. So if you have a question about the truck or about the giveaways in general that I didn't get around to answering, send me a DM at Hudson Motors on Instagram or Facebook, and I will answer it for you. People are always shocked when they find out that I run all the socials as well. It's like, I run those pages like they were my own page, just like it was my own private page. That's all I do. So it's easy. People are always like, oh man, I can't believe you're the one responding. I'm like, we're a tiny little company with 5 of us here. Like, we don't got that kind of money. Go pay no social media expert, none of that. So it's all good. Send me a DM, I'll answer it, and we'll see. So for those of you who don't know, if this is your first time tuning into a giveaway, we use a website called random.org. It randomly generates a winner out of all of the entrants. We have all the entrants piled up here. We're going to select everybody. Last night, I double-checked and verified that everything's in, everything is correct. We're going to go to random.org now, and we are going to put everything in the website and select a winner. Looks like we've got about 1 minute left. So we're going to random.org. If you go there, there's a thing called third-party draw service. You'll go in there, and you'll be able to see it. So we're going to call this 1983 Ford F350 drawing. Oh, guys, my heart is freaking racing. I hope you guys are pumped, too, because I am nervous. Okay, so we've got everybody in. Everybody's entries are posted in. Alrighty. Now it's going to count up everybody and see how many individual entrants we had. It is freaking crazy. So We've got everybody in. Everybody's ready to go. I believe so. It is it time? Is it 3 p.m.?
3 p.m.
It is 3 o'clock on the money. It is time to pick a winner. Cross your fingers, guys. We're doing an entrant accessible drawing, which means anybody can come in, anybody can go on and pick it. We are going to pick one winner out of all of the entrants. Okay. We've got our money. I've already paid for it. Are we ready to go, guys? Are we good?
We're good.
All right, we're going to complete the drawing in 3, 2, 1. It's going to give us an email address. Okay, we have an email address. That email address, we're going to go in and now cross-reference. And I'll tell you guys the state they're coming from first. All right. So, the winner from this one is from a state we have already had. This is crazy. Our third winner from the state of Arizona. That is crazy. These Arizona guys must love it. But our third winner is from Arizona. And the winner of the 1983 Ford F350 is Matt Buer from Gilbert, Arizona. Matt Buer from Gilbert, Arizona. Matt, if you're watching this, please comment down below. We're going to go ahead and give Matt a call. Hopefully he's watching. This is crazy. Matt Buer, Gilbert, Arizona. Our third Arizona winner. This is nuts. Apparently, if you guys want to win, you need to move to AZ. We're going to give him a call, see if he answers. Holy crap. I am nervous. Alrighty. We're giving him a call. Let's see if he answers. Is this Matt? Hello? Hello, is this Matt? I can't hear you, Matt. Can you hear me? Maybe his call dropped. This always happens. Matt, can you hear me? I'll call you right back. I'm going to try and call him again. It wasn't going through. Oh, no. Hi, is this Matt?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Matt, this is Riley Hodson from Hodson Motors. How you doing?
It's super cool. I was watching the podcast.
Are you watching live?
I am.
Matt, congratulations. You are the winner of our 1983 Ford F350.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man. How are you feeling?
Amazing.
This is awesome. Congratulations. You're the winner. Matt, do you have an iPhone?
No.
No, dang. Okay, we can't FaceTime you. I was going to FaceTime you, walk you out and see the truck. But it's okay. I'll send you some pictures. Matt, I want to call you, say congratulations. I'm going to finish up the live stream here in a minute. I'll hang up on you, but I want to call you, tell you congratulations, let you get some nerves out for a minute here. We'll call you back here shortly, but we're really excited for you. Congrats, and we'll be back in touch here shortly. Tell the people watching what you're thinking right now.
Oh, I got to go call the wife and tell her the bad news I won a truck.
That's awesome. Well, congrats, Matt. We'll call you back here shortly, and we'll get everything straightened out.
See you guys.
Bye. Well, that's awesome. Matt was watching the YouTube. That's really cool. He seems really pumped, really excited. Congratulations to Matt. The hard thing about this is that we know so many of you guys who are watching at home are just crossing your fingers hoping to win, and we know so many of your guys' names. As we pack orders every single day, we know all these names that are coming through because you guys have supported us since the very get-go of the giveaways. It's really cool, and we always hope we just see a name that we recognize, but we thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying and subscribing and doing all this kind of stuff. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like your shirts. You like everything that you're buying. We got tons of new stuff coming up for the next giveaways. But we love you guys. You are awesome, and we're pumped for Matt, and we're sorry for the rest of you who didn't win. But still, we hope you continue to support us, and we hope that you keep coming back. We never ask that anybody break the bank or that they spend a crazy amount of money trying to get entries. Come on, buy a shirt every single time. Just have fun. It's a fun way of spending $30, $35. Get something, have a new shirt in your closet, whatever. And you get to participate and get excited, and it's just kind of fun. It's risk-free gambling. There's no risk involved. You get your shirt, and it's all good. So we really like doing this. We hope you guys love it, and keep coming back. And we're pumped for him. We're excited to see kind of what he wants to do, and we will let you guys know if he's going to take home the cash or if he's going to take home the truck. So we'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Our next giveaway is our Suburban giveaway. It's our Come and Swap Suburban. It's going to be rad, and it's humongous. It's going to be our biggest, baddest giveaway yet. So we will move on to that one next. We're going to keep churning and burning on that. And then we also have that Ram Charger coming up after that, probably by the end of the year. So stay tuned. Subscribe to us here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and everything, all that good stuff. We love you. Thanks, guys. See ya.